The first one that we're actually going to put in the ground is a pepper seedling. The reason why I chose a pepper seedling is because the way we are going to plant this seedling is exactly the same for almost everything that we're going to put out in the garden. When we plant seedlings in the garden, we want to keep those planted at the same level as they are in the container. So the way I usually will measure that out is I'll dig my hole and then I just put it in with the container and see if we're at that level. And then we'll go ahead and finish up the hole. And once we've done that, I want to dig just another inch or 2 inches out of the bottom of that hole, and then I'm going to throw in just a handful of compost. The other thing that I like to do is make sure that that hole is a little bit wider than our seedling. It's okay for it to be wider, and it's actually good for it because that will give some nice loose cultivated soil for those roots to immediately start growing out into, and it'll give them a little bit of an extra head start. So a little bit wider hole, just a touch deeper, and then we're going to fill that extra deepness with just a handful of compost. That'll get everything started off on a good stand. Then we're just going to very carefully remove these from the container, keep that root ball intact, and then we're just going to set it in there gently, fill that hole in, and we're done. The last thing that I'm going to go do with all of these transplants now is I'm going to go back and water them in.